This tea is hot. Yana, is that you, boo?
Because if not, he gonna be by himself.
My man
It's a
ain't
bunch
got
of
no
broke men
money.
by themselves. You know?
I love him. He ain't got no money. I love him. He ain't got no money. Now, see, you feel it, and he swears it didn't bother him, but I know it was nail and coffin. My experience was that he became very depressed. And after you said that? Well, just the kind of culmination of all things. That to me was just one of them. Tell me this: did he have his own job, his own occupation, his own career path at the time? Tell the truth? No, he didn't. Okay, so that would be a problem.
Yet, she couldn't make heads or tails of the fact that her relationship disintegrated because they were on different financial levels, class levels. The disingenuous conversation that she had with Ebony K. Williams teaches us something. And the truth is that what it teaches us is that this is actually far more insulting to one specific demographic than it is to the other. While Black women took it as a slight against them, I'm actually going to break down why it's a slight against Black men. Join me for the pink pill conversation. I entitled this one, Toxic Elders.
If he owns the bus, if he owns it, if he owns the bus,
that's a problem.
If he owns it, if he owns the bus,
that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are.
I love him. He ain't got no money.
I want y'all to pay real close attention to her choice of words in this next clip. The name of the game is context and nuance.
I want you to be real clear. I would date you, and I thank you for being the heartbeat of this country. I really do. And yes, I'm a lawyer. And yes, I have a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a law degree, and an Emmy. I've been on the New York Times bestsellers list 7 times, for several times, for some of the 19 titles that I've authored. And to you, beloved, blue-collar, hard-working men out there, I would date you in a heartbeat.
Listen to what she said prior to professing her love for and her willingness to date the blue-collar man. I have an Emmy. I have a law degree. I have a master's degree. I am a world-renowned professional. Listen to what she's saying. Read between the lines. She is stating all of her accolades and how great and wonderful she is. Then she goes on to say, but you peasants, I date you peasants.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever, a queen who'll do whatever His Highness desires.
I love him. He ain't got no money.
I don't know if I have to spell it out for you brothers at this point, but what you're watching in action is a control freak. So Miss Ma'am could be a public speaker, a world-renowned author, a household name, a lawyer. She could be a big influencer in this generation as well as others. But as long as her man can empty a garbage can and get a driver's license, now all of a sudden he is something that she values. Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Further, when Ebony K got on the world stage and said that she expected more hire of Black men took this as offense. But
of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best. Well, listen, I love and believe in the excellence of black men. So no, my dear, C's and D's or any other form of mediocrity is not okay.
there are two types of people that is cropping up in the black community, and we need to pay attention to that. And some black people believe that black men remain to be a permanent underclass. Some black people and some black women believe that black men have the same abilities that they do. Imagine sitting around naming all of your accolades. I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm a chemist. But, you know, my man empties trash on the weekdays and he's a DJ on the weekends. These things are actually not saying that they accept black men as they are. It is simply pointing to the fact that they believe that black men can't take it any higher. So because they believe that, they accept you where you are. They accept you in your current position just to remain tethered to you. And what they do is they pretend to, they overcompensate by coddling you, by making a public spectacle, right? By throwing other women under the bus.
There's a lot of older women who don't like younger women, and they want you to mess up. They want you to fail. They want to laugh, because a lot of these women were pygmalions. They married men their own age. Not all of them, but some of them. They got, they fell for the okie doke, and so they want to see that happen to you. And I don't want to see that happen to anybody. I mean, because I was once in the place of the younger woman, and I want all women to thrive, literally. But there's some women that don't. There's someone that's jealous, and they're not going to guide you in the right direction. I mean,
this is the toxic mindset of the elders, who believe that black men's space and place in this world is that of a permanent underclass. Y'all better wake up, take the pink pill.
I love him. He ain't got no money.
Like, share, and subscribe.